a student is left out when the class is asking into groups for an activity. So there's a few different ideas you could do that, if you want the kids to be able to choose their groups, and you notice that there is a few students that usually don't fit into a group or don't want to, you can always say, or there's an option to do it individually so they can save face, and you're not forcing them to do something they don't want to do, so they're instead choosing not to be part of a group instead of not being able to be part of a group. Or if you just take it upon yourself to label, do every other number, or get into groups of pairs and just count ahead of time before class so you know how many are actually in their class, so you're not leaving a student out or something. But yeah, observing if there is a few students that usually are left out, and just proactively don't let that happen so they don't feel left out, but do something ahead of time.
It's always the same kid too. It's always the same one that no one wants to be with them. It's usually 4 or 2. No one wants to be with them. If you go into you may have a partner's activity, and then you have to say to a really good kid, "Do you mind if so?" Okay, So there's always that case. So sometimes you want to do it in 3s or 4s or something like that. And if you go in groups of 4s and you're still having a child or 2 that is out, it's always going to happen. Yeah. You also can do predetermined groups too. Okay, group A is going to be the da 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 da, group B and so on. So you include them in one of them.